Power doesn't always mean loud. Sometimes it's the quiet confidence, the natural charisma, the kind of influence that makes people listen when you speak. In this video, we're not just listing zodiac signs based on stereotypes. We're diving into what makes someone powerful in real life. Emotional intelligence, resilience, leadership, influence, and the rare ability to stay grounded when everything around them is falling apart. So who are the top 5 most powerful zodiac signs? Not just because they're tough, but because they lead, they inspire, and they shape the world around them, often without even trying. Let's take a closer look, starting with number 5. Leo. The magnetic force. Leos don't walk into a room. They arrive. There's something about them that pulls attention without saying a word. It's not arrogance, it's presence. They shine because they know who they are, and they rarely apologize for it. We're not talking about show-offs. We're talking about those Leos who lead with heart. The ones who protect their people fiercely, who take responsibility naturally, and who know how to rally a team when the stakes are high. In childhood, many Leos were the ones organizing the game, not just playing in it. As adults, they step into roles where their confidence and creativity make others feel safe. But here's what makes Leo truly powerful. It's not just ego, it's warmth. When a Leo believes in you, it changes how you see yourself. That's power. And while they're known for being dramatic, that drama often comes from passion. When they care hard. They don't do anything halfway. In relationships, they're loyal to a fault. But cross them, and you'll understand the strength of a lion. Still, their real power. They make others believe in themselves. That's a gift not everyone has. Number 4, Capricorn. The quiet authority. Capricorn doesn't need the spotlight. In fact, they usually prefer staying behind the scenes, letting their results speak for themselves. There's something incredibly powerful about someone who stays calm in chaos. Capricorns do that naturally. It's their grounded nature. They don't rush, they don't brag, but they build, slowly, steadily, and without losing focus. Many people underestimate Capricorns. They're not flashy, they don't overshare, but they're always 10 steps ahead. This power comes from discipline, from knowing how to delay gratification, from working when no one's watching. In childhood, Capricorns often felt older than their age. Maybe because they had responsibilities early on. Maybe because they saw the world differently. Their strength lies in their long game. Where others give up, they keep going. And that's why they rise to the top. They're not always easy to read. But when a Capricorn trusts you, it's because you've earned it. And once you're in their circle, they'll show up for you no matter what. They're the ones who stay when things get hard. The ones who solve problems instead of running from them. In leadership roles, they don't just command respect, they earn it, quietly, consistently. And that's power most people don't even recognize until much later. 3. Aries. The fearless starter. Aries doesn't wait for permission, they just go. There's something magnetic about that kind of energy. They're the first sign of the zodiac for a reason, born to lead. Not always because they want to, but because they can't help it. There's bravery in Aries that's impossible to fake. They take risks others only talk about. They make bold moves when others hesitate. As kids, they were probably the ones jumping off the swing first, riding their bike faster, always pushing limits. That drive doesn't fade with age. As adults, they channel it into businesses, careers, relationships. They move fast, they learn on the go, and they bounce back from failure like it never happened. But Aries isn't just about energy, it's about vision. They see something others don't, and they run toward it. They don't always finish what they start, but what they do start, they start with fire. In relationships, they're fiercely loyal and protective, quick to act, quick to love, and quick to defend. Their power lies in courage, in not being afraid to fail, in choosing action over hesitation. They may burn fast, but they light the way for others. Number 2, Scorpio. The emotional strategist. Scorpio doesn't trust easily, but when they do, they go all in. Their power isn't loud, it's layered, controlled, strategic. They feel deeply, but they rarely show all of it. They listen more than they speak, and they observe everything. This emotional intelligence gives them an edge in every interaction. They read people better than most therapists. And they know how to use that knowledge, not in a manipulative way, but in a powerful one. As kids, the Scorpios often felt like outsiders, misunderstood. But that solitude gave them insight and a quiet strength. Their loyalty is unmatched. So is their memory. They don't forget who showed up or who didn't. In relationships, they're intense, all or nothing, and if you lie to them, good luck rebuilding that trust. Professionally, they thrive in roles where depth matters. Psychology, investigation, strategy, anywhere they can go beneath the surface. Scorpio power is silent but strong. They don't need to prove anything because they already know who they are. Number 1. Taurus. The unshakable Taurus might surprise you. They're not often first on these kinds of lists, but maybe they should be, because power isn't always fast, it's not always loud. Sometimes power is the ability to stay calm while everyone else is panicking. And no one does that like Taurus. They're grounded, practical, loyal, but more than that, they're dependable. They don't break easily. As kids, they were the ones holding things together when others were falling apart. As adults, they build lives that last. Taurus doesn't rush, but they don't stop either. They move at their own pace, and they don't let outside noise shake their focus. Their power comes from stability, from knowing who they are, from not needing to be anything else. They value comfort, but they earn it. They're not lazy. They're intentional. Everything they have, they've built. In relationships, they're steady, protective, and they don't give up easily. Their strength isn't flashy, but it's lasting. And when the dust settles, Taurus is still standing. Power comes in many forms. It's not just volume or speed, it's presence, influence, resilience. Leo inspires, Capricorn builds, Aries leads, Scorpio sees, Taurus endures. Maybe you saw yourself in one of these signs, or maybe you saw someone you know. But remember, every sign has its own strength. This list isn't about hierarchy, it's about recognizing the different ways power shows up and the different ways people leave their mark. Thanks for watching. If this gave you something to think about, or if you saw your own strength in here, share it in the comments. Which sign do you think holds the most quiet power? And if you're not one of these 5, don't worry. The zodiac is full of strength. You've got yours too. Stay grounded, stay curious. See you in the next one.